Hello everyone and welcome to this Fairies Oracle reading. And as always, the fairies are inviting us into their realm of harmony and living more joyous together, accepting ourselves and each other, and also the realm of fairies to interact more harmonious with each other and with the fairies, to invite in more magic in our lives. We have a tendency to see magic as something rare and something that is splendor fantastico. But really, the fairies are telling us here that we can always have magic in our everyday life routines, in our job, and in our homes. So we just need to look at magic as something that is really vital for us as human beings. And then we just have gotten this word all wrong, this idea of magic. It has been twisted a lot, and it's just time that we begin to realize that magic is actually small details happening within our everyday lives, where we feel magic, where we feel that we are at home with what we do and with whom we are with. So that's the kind of magic that fairies would like us to come more into, to tune into, to be more grounded in. The fairies are representing the element of earth. So they are very grounded creatures. They are very close to nature, of course, and they would just love it if we would go into that realm and come to peace with ourselves and the way we look at the word magic. So you might want to take that with you throughout this reading. And so let's have a look at the first card that is coming out. And here we have card number 51, the Topsy-Turvets. And these small creatures in this picture, they are representing the way we are looking at things. And as we can see in the picture, there are both faces in one way and faces in faces in different direction. And so this card is telling us to please have a different look at the situation we're in, to please look at things differently from what we are used to, because there seems to be something here where we seem stuck in just having one view of things, that we forget to look at one issue from more than just one side. It's like we forget that there could be different solutions coming in here. So please we're being asked to please start to look at things from different angles. And with the next card coming in, card number 26 in reverse, oh, that gnome. And this guy, I'll just show him in his upright position. Oh, that gnome. And he's a little tricky guy, and he likes to to shake us up a little bit here, to let us know that, okay, you need to have a look at what your situation is really all about. I need to make sure that you are awake, that you see every side of the story. Okay, so he's just really coming in and shaking us up a little bit and messing us around perhaps a little bit, creating a little bit of chaos. But that is just to make sure that we are awake, so that we can start to make different solutions, that we can come up with some kind of unorthodox solution to things, that we can start to make different solutions, to start looking at things in a different way, and with that also make the corresponding different solution. So let's have a look at the next card that is coming out. And here we have card number 65, the Feline. And we can see that this creature, this fairy, is not of a very strong structure. It's like it's a little bit old, and it seems as if it has some kind of burned wings here. So it seems a little bit burned out here, but it's talking about that there are some unfulfilled duties in our lives. There's still something that we need to have another look at. There is something here that needs to be done. And instead of just perhaps moving out and just trying to lurk off and just leave the stage, as we can see this fairy, to me it seems as if it's just about to leave the stage. But actually we are being asked here to please fulfill our duty. There is something undone here, some kind of work that is calling for us. And she is actually, or I'm calling this fairy a she, that's how she appears to me. But for you it might be a he. But whatever, just go with what resonates with you. And I think this fairy is moving in the direction of the information that we have coming in over here. And here we have card number 19, the Sage. And I'll just show you this card as well in its upright position. Actually a very beautiful card. We can see that the fairy in this picture has an open eye over here and an eye that is functioning, and then there is an eye over here that is marking the blind side. So coming out in reverse, this card is talking about that there is more wisdom out there for us. There is more information. There is something that we have not yet discovered. And coming out in reverse, this card is also talking about... I'm sorry, I have a bit of a problem here. So I hope you can see it. Yes, okay. So coming out in reverse, this card is talking about that there is still some kind of information or some kind of wisdom that we need to dig a little deeper for. It's like something has not reached the surface yet. Something is kept hidden. And instead of us running around trying to prove all that we know and that we have discovered, that we have found out already, instead of keep doing that, we should really focus more on discover new information, on discover new wisdom, to dig a little bit deeper, because the wisdom and information that we possess so far, it seems as if we are using that right now to sabotage ourselves or to use it for some kind of destructive measures. So it is time for this feline with its unfulfilled duty to really go back and finish its job. So there's something here we're being asked to please look deeper, please go back, because there's something here that is still hidden from you. But you think you got it all right, like the topsy-turvies over here was showing us that we seem to have a tendency to just look at an issue from just one side, that we're now being advised to really take a different look at that, to take a different, to go forth with a different aspect of things. So here we are really just very certain of ourselves, and that what we know is what we know, and we just want to go out there and show off. But really what we should be focusing on is to just dive deeper, go back and look again. And with the last card coming out over here, card number 15, also in reverse, Arvel Parrot in its upright position, talking normally about communication. Coming out in reverse, this guy, or this fairy, is talking about that there has been some kind of misunderstandings. There has been some kind of misinterpretation over here. Something has gone astray with messages, phone calls, or knowledge. Something has been lost in translation. Something has not been understood the right way. So please, the fairies are saying, please go back and look again, because there might be some new information coming in here that went astray in your first attempt to get all out on a certain issue or different issues. So again, I'm reading for the collective here, so only take with you what absolutely resonates with your personal journey 100% at this time, and leave the rest behind. But for the collective here, it seems as if we are being asked to take a different aspect to things and really go look again, because it is time for something different, for something unorthodox, for something unconventional. We need to come up with some other kind of solution. Our duty is not fulfilled yet. We are not so perfect in the way we are running the world these days, but we seem to have this notion going that well, we know best and we have done the best we can, and then the fairies are coming in, feeling the vibration of the earth, saying no, there is still something hidden in the details. And if it's something that the fairies are working with, it is the details. They see everything, they notice everything, also everything that we do not notice. That's why we can rely on the fairies. That's why they're trying to wake us up to see every detail in things, to say no, there is still some kind of work to be done. Don't be so sure about what you know right now is all of it. There might be something else as well. There might be more, okay? But that was misinterpreted, or that was misunderstood, or it wasn't perhaps even found, but now there's something still lurking under the surface, and it's your duty to go and find out more on that. So just to finish up this reading, I will just pull an extra card to see if the fairies have anything else to say, if they want to underline something, if there is something that we also need to keep an extra eye on. I think that in this message we are really turning again to communication, how we go about things together as a collective, how well we work together, how well we collaborate, how well we just talk things out, and what in the fields of politics and economy, and when it comes to the environment, all of those things. And I have a card coming out here. Yes. Here we have this card, well-being, coming out. So here we see in this beautiful picture, a woman is here in the grass among the plants, and we have some butterflies flying up to reach the full moon. And actually I have pulled these cards during the full moon we just had in Capricorn, and the butterflies are a symbol of transformation. So there is some kind of transformation going on in our well-being right now. What does where do we feel that we just have to be? Which places make us feel at home and make us reach a level of well-being where we're almost entering into a different realm, into a different light, where we start to feel actually very physical with this. You can see this through the arm of this woman, and where we can actually start to feel a different realm. We can start to feel that something is going on. So there's some kind of releasing here of old stuff, I feel, transformation of old stuff, so that we are coming more into well-being. That seems to be something the fairies really wish to underline through this reading, that we need to take action towards more well-being, to make this earth work and come together in a harmonious way where everything can breathe. And the full moon is also about releasing, and the moon in particular is about our emotional body and our dreams, and dreams at night time, dreams for our life in general. It's about our past, and it's about our habits. So I feel also that there's something that is being enlightened now for us to transform our habits, to transform our past, to transform our entire emotional body as a collective here on the earth, so that we can come more into well-being and we can begin to smell the roses, so to say, to come in tune with nature, to start feeling all the realms around us, to come into more and closer collaboration. So this was what I had for you for this Fairies Oracle reading. I hope you have been inspired to perhaps dive deeper into this beautiful realm. And as always, and as I mentioned at the beginning, the fairies are always calling us forth to come into more harmonious living, to not take ourselves too seriously, but also to remember to laugh through life. But it doesn't mean that we can't be serious. So we can definitely make changes through some serious action while we are putting a smile on our faces. So I'm wishing you all the best. Take great care of yourselves out there. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.